What's going on, guys? So I've been wanting to do another Q&A video for quite some time. Just haven't gotten around to do it, and until I upload, I think it was like the 7 gates or something that I'm uploading next. Yeah, I'm gonna do some Q&A because I get a lot of questions in my inbox. A lot of people will message me on Facebook or something, and they have these questions. I did a video before, so if I re-answer some questions, I do apologize. So the first question is, do I still do investigations, or am I still active in the paranormal? And to answer that question is kind of a yes and no answer. I own and operate a paranormal team here in New England called Unexplained New England. We've been active since 2012 or so. Although I'm not, the team is not as active. A lot of my members kind of branched out to different things. I'll still get hit up by other teams and I will go help them. But for the most part, no. Because of just having no downtime really, and because of work and school and everything like that, I don't have the downtime to be as active in the paranormal field as I want to be. I was asked a couple months ago to do a seminar, if you will, with a couple more famous groups that kind of declined because I just don't have the time to do it. So to answer that question, if I was asked by another team, which sometimes I do, I will go help that team as much as I can. So I thought this was a really cool question, and the question was, most frightening non-paranormal event that's ever happened to me on an investigation. And yeah, I had an incident, I believe it was Fort Tabor, I hope I'm saying that right, in Bedford, Massachusetts. And it's an old military base, and in that military base there's tunnels, right? So we're doing an investigation, we're doing some EVPs, and I'll make the story quick. We heard a cough, and we think it's paranormal, we think it's a ghost, we're picking up, audibly, and we're picking up on the voice recorder. It wasn't a ghost, it was a homeless gentleman, 2 of them, and for some odd reason, one had a knife and one had a machete, true story, and I don't know if we pissed them off or something, or we just disturbed them, and long story short, they ended up chasing us out of the tunnels, and they almost swung and hit one of my friend's backpacks. Actually put a cut in it, and that's how sharp one of this machete was. So that was beyond frightening. I'll never go back there again. We didn't make a police report or anything because we basically weren't supposed to be there, but that was definitely frightening. So I'm going to sum this question up as best as possible, right? Why would a ghost do this? Why do ghosts do that? And people always ask me, why would a ghost push me? Why would a ghost knock things off in the counter? Why would ghosts open a bunch of cabinet doors in the middle of the night? Well, it's not like you and I, right? Ghosts cannot communicate the way you and me would, right? I can't just say, hey, and you pay attention to me. Or I try to grab your attention a different way. Ghosts, you can't hear, you can't see them. So what are they going to do? Well, they're going to get frustrated, right? They're going to throw something in the middle of the night. They're going to throw something in front of you saying, hey, I'm here. And most people jump to the conclusion that, oh my god, this spirit is evil, or I may have a demon, when it's more childish, but for them, it's the only way to get your attention. So when people come to me and they say, hey, this happened, I think my house is possessed by a demon, and I say, nope, sounds to me like a spirit's in your house, and they're simply just trying to get your attention. So this question got asked in a previous question. I believe I answered this question. If I didn't, I apologize. What is my favorite TV show? Paranormal TV show. And I think I answered the same way I'm going to answer now, and I don't have one. TV shows like Ghost Adventures, right? And TV shows like Ghost Hunters. And I think Ghost Hunters came back. I don't know how, but I think at some point the TV show itself, or those TV shows, they were good. But now that they make so much money and they need viewers, I'm not saying they fake things, but I'm not saying they fake things. Grant did probably the smart thing was to leave the TV show and go off on his doing own thing. And Jason, I think, was in it for the money and started making more. And when they realized that they were losing viewers, they started amping things up a little bit. So I don't know. That's my view on the whole thing. You know, I think they're very knowledgeable paranormal investigators, but do I believe that they fake things? I don't know. Maybe. So to answer that question, I really don't. I've seen a couple TV shows. I think I prefer the ghost stories more than the whole investigating thing. Anything. I think it's called Haunting. A Haunting. That's a good TV show. I like those. So maybe I should start putting a disclaimer somewhere on my videos. Yes, everything I've experienced or happened to me is real. I don't know how I end up in the right place at the right time, so to speak. I think because I've been doing this for so long, and I think when you start opening yourself up to this stuff, you know, you start seeing things more things start happening, so to speak. And I'm very open to this, although I have more of a scientific approach to it. Instead of just walking to a location and being like, hey, this is haunted, you know, I will break down everything and debunk everything before I say it's haunted. But yes, everything that's my stories that I post, all real. You know, if I post something from someone else, I will tell you guys, hey, this is from my friend, or this is from another viewer who asked me to share their story. So disclaimer, yes, every one of my stories is real. So I did a video on this I think not too long ago. Maybe it was, I don't know, remember. Who knows, guys. Ouija boards, right? Why are Ouija boards bad? And, you know, to answer that question is very simple. Ouija boards open you up, open a portal, so to speak. So anything at that point can come in. And you may think you're talking to something, like, you know, you're trying to communicate with your dad that passed away, or one of your best friends that passed away, or your wife or husband, whatever. But in reality, anything is coming through that portal, and bad things are going to take advantage of that, and they're going to take advantage of you. So to me, yes, Ouija boards are the most dangerous toy out there, and I would say if you don't know what you're doing, you have no experience at all, stay away from them. I'm going to answer this question as quick as possible, and I always get it. It's always why I don't have video, why I don't have voice recordings, and why I don't have pictures. And as simple as this, in 2010, 2011, all my equipment was stolen. Almost $300 worth of stuff was stolen, and that included all my video cameras, all my digital voice recorders, and all my digital cameras. So with all that went almost all my evidence. I do have pictures, I do have some video of the more earlier investigations. Hopefully with those stories I will post them. So I do have some videos, I do have some pictures. It's just that some of these stories I don't have anything, unfortunately, for anymore. So guys, I hope that you liked the video. As always, like and subscribe. You know, the more subscribers, the more stuff I can get out there. And if you have a story, please don't hesitate to share with me.